YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy, and if you don't know now, you know. All the way gang, it's your boy, all the way sincere, and we out here, man. We on that NBA Live 19. Now listen, I appreciate that view, I truly do. But you know you gotta like and sub my boy. Hit them notice for me one time as well, man. Bro, listen, we outside, we back in action, man. I know y'all probably thought I was gonna disappear, didn't it? But I shook back. We back outside. So look, in this video, man, I'm gonna talk about the post anchor Brittney Griner. Now, the last time I went over a post anchor in my best build series, I talked about Joel Embiid, right here, the process, but I want to talk about Brittney Griner. I know I've mentioned her in other videos and how this might be like one of my favorite builds in the game, so I wanted to just dedicate a video to this particular build. So let's get right into it. All right, now first of all, post anchors, bro, are really super overpowered as long as you're not playing with ball hogs, bro, and they understand to get you to rock. Man, I'm telling you, y'all will never lose, man. When I run with my partners and they understand to get me the ball, bro, we gonna win every time. People play with such poor IQ in this game, bro. They most guaranteed to miss shots, man. And with a post anchor, if you playing on the right squad, you might not ever miss shots, man. You gonna be shooting at a field goal percentage in the high 90s every time. And let's explain. So your primary moves on this build, or primary attributes, are going to be post moves and inside shot. So let me explain why this is super overpowered. Post moves, 95. Let's look at the rim protector. Post defense, 88. That's the defensive build as far as the bigs go, and the post defense is an 88. No build in this game has an attribute that matches or offsets the post moves. So that means I'm always operating at a higher frequency, bro. The next thing would be inside shot. You see my inside shot is a 95. Again, no inside shot on the post rim protector, and then inside shot is only an 88 on your stretch big. Inside shot in this game is so overpowered, bro. I cannot tell you how easy it is to score at nauseum, bro. You just score whenever you want. And then those post moves with the drop steps and the spins, you always are just scoring every time, and then they just gonna have to double and triple team you, and it makes it super easy for you to kick out to people for open 3-point shots. This is just a really crazy build, but also it's so balanced because you get rebounding and shot blocking, and that makes you a lot more defensive, right? Because we can limit possessions by rebounding the basketball. We also get a lot of speed back on the post anchor, so we can be a little bit faster than a rim protector. We can compete with the playmakers of the world like that, but also too, we get an 88 dunk. And playing in that pick and roll game where you're able to dive to the goal and finish on a 7'1" player, man, this player is nasty, bro. So let's talk about Brittney Griner's icon path. First, her ability is going to be blocking a shot or grabbing a rebound will grant a powerful boost at the rim. So again, where you have that 88 dunk, it's going to feel like you're in the 90s almost all game, just simply because I'm telling you, man, people shoot crazy shots in this game when you play people a lot, and you end up getting rebounds a lot, and so you get a boost to your finishing. And keep in mind that you're finishing at the rim, that kind of helps you with your inside shot as well, so it feels like you got a 99 inside shot on this build all the time. Now, when you look to your right, you can see her icon skill is going to be on ball defense. And this is, I ain't gonna say it's underrated, but I've talked about this before. On ball defense is one of those things, when you have it high, it just really changes your player altogether. And having something like statement dunker where we can dunk the ball and end up in the high 90s as far as like our on ball defense with this build is just gonna make this build go crazy all the time. That means I can guard positions 1 through 5. I'm never really worried about switching onto a backcourt shooter or switching onto a backcourt defender, floor general, slasher, anything. You're not getting by me, my boy, especially when I got a 7', 7'1" player. I got the wingspan and the lateral quickness to clamp you every time. And if I got statement dunker, I might pick your pocket all at the same time, bro. And then I get a +3 to my steal as well, so that's helping. I get a +6 to my layup, so that adds in that that trifecta of finishing at the rim. And then we also get that +6 on post defense. Now something else, this is only one of 2 players that gets a +3 to their speed as well. None of the big men. You can see Hakeem doesn't get it, Joel doesn't get it, AD does get it, right? But he doesn't even get all of the boosts. He doesn't get a +6 to the strength like Grindr gets. And then you can see the Dikembe doesn't get it, and none of your stretch bigs get it. So she gets boost very similar to like LeBron, how he gets a ton of like icon physical boost. She gets a lot of boost. Now, how would I make this build as far as size? I would just go ahead and go with the 7'1". Although you could make it 7 foot, I wouldn't recommend you play this build like any lower than that, just because this build can still be fast at 7'1", and you want to be able to match up well against those rim protectors. Most every rim protector is gonna be 7'2". Now, as far as my strength, again, I get a +3, not a +6, so I get a +3 to my strength. So the way that I made it was 7'1", and then I made it 184. Now, in hindsight, I did that so I could get the +70 speed. In hindsight, probably what I should have did was go with 194, because I'm gonna get the +3 to my strength. That would have gave me a 90 strength, and then I still get the +3 to my speed, so I would have ended up over 70 anyway with a 72 speed. So that's probably the best way to make it, maybe 194, right? So you get the 90, I get an 89 strength. I really can't tell the difference, man. Having an 89 strength is fire. I play 3v3. That's what I play. I hate playing 5v5, bro. I play 3v3. I'm usually the only big out there, so I'm stronger than everybody all the time anyway. So I'm getting blow by animations and everything that I need. Now, I'm gonna go real quick and load up the player that I have, and I'm gonna show y'all like kind of how I got it. I downloaded this player from the cloud, bro, and it's like halfway done. So I still gotta finish this build, but I'm gonna just show y'all what I got on the build so far. I'm telling you, man, every time I pull this build out, I'm dropping out people, man. Playing with randoms is crazy though, because like if you play with like a wing shooter, backcourt shooter, they might run down the court and shoot the ball like every time like an idiot. If you play with your partners though, like I'm telling you, you just go crazy. Or if you play with people that share the basketball, you gonna score at will, bro. Again, now something else to mention about this build before I like get into the icon path and like all of that, is the mentality boost. So things that you should watch, like when you're in the game, for instance, where your icon tray is, it's supposed to show all of your mentality boosts, but it doesn't. And this is for a number of builds. It'll only show what your like archetype like mentality boost is. It doesn't show the actual icon mentality boost that's happening on the build as well. So for my build, because I'm a post anchor, my mentality like green bar that's going up for me to get hot, it's showing that I'm getting a boost to my post moves and my inside shot, right? But you can see right here, while I'm also getting a mentality boost to my 3-point shot and my mid range. So even if I wanted to build this build out to be, let's say like a spot up shooter, to be like shooting outside when I'm wide open, I could if I wanted to. I don't play this build like that at all though. Before I get into the traits, let's talk about the icon path as well. So the first decision you get to make is between post moves and inside shooting. Again, like I said, inside shooting is so overpowered and nobody can really already match your post moves. So I would suggest that you go with inside shooting. This just makes it that much easier. Every time you put the ball up around the rim, you can expect it to go in. Now, as far as like, do you go with the extra stack or do you go with a longer timer? I would go with the longer timer. The reason is because you get so many rebounds on this build, because of the speed of this build, that you always have stacks. You don't really even have to worry about that. You always have stacks that you're gonna be able to use. You just really need your icon ability timer to be as long as possible. So keep that in mind. Now the last thing you got an option for is either a mentality impact or a defensive enhancement. The mentality impact means blocking a shot is gonna grant you a mentality boost, and it'll drain the mentality boost of the other player on the other side. But the defensive enhancement, blocking a shot will give you a temporary on-ball defense boost. Now, we already got an 85 on-ball defense. We clamping up 1 through 5. Now, you mean to tell me if I block a shot, I'm getting another boost on top of that, and I got a statement dunker boost as well. So this is gonna make my on-ball defense just nasty, vicious. I would go with the defensive enhancement because we are gonna run a trait that's gonna make our mentality go crazy. So I'm gonna show you that now. So with our traits, the way that I set this player up is I go with statement dunker. You can see right there, dunking on the defender grants you a maximum defensive boost to you and all your teammates on the next possession. So that's crazy how that works. Catch and finish. Again, we run in the big man spot, so we can really run pick and roll on this build and just be nasty. I think that catch and finish works way better than like on the roll. The reason why I feel that way is because you're not always going to be in a pick and roll situation, but it will activate. So say you're in a pick and roll and you dive to the goal and they pass you the ball. When they pass you the ball, catch and finish going to activate, right? But let's just say you're not in a catch and finish situation. You can just run to the goal. They can just throw you the ball and it's going to activate. Whereas on the roll is only going to activate after a screen and roll situation. So we only get 3 traits, so we got to activate it. The reason why I do that is because rebound catalyst may be the most important big man trait to have, period. Again, like I said, in this game there are a lot of missed shots. It's very easy to miss shots in this game. So having rebound catalyst on means everything, because you're gonna get a maximum boost to your mentality. So a couple of rebounds and I'm hot, bro, like completely hot, and I'm going crazy in the game. So this is why you want to have this on. This is one of the more underrated traits. I feel like don't nobody talk about this trait, and I ain't never seen a video. I looked up a video, tried to look up to see if anybody's ever even talked about it. I've never even seen anybody speak on that trait. But bro, on your big men, make sure you have this on. Alright, now real quick, I'll show y'all my animations, then I'll just show you like all the other attributes on this build that aren't in the game, like aren't in your primary or secondary. So I use the street package basically because it gives me that Shaq kind of dunk right there. You see, it gives you like those big power like animations. So that's the reason why, because it gives you some nice big man power. Right here, I always use Clint Capella. I just like the way his layups are around the goal. I don't know, they finish. I finish without getting blocked a lot better with those. Now, as far as my shooting goes, I'm always, and this is just like a little jewel for the people, because my jump shot don't really matter on this build, but this is just a jewel for people that watch to this point. Dragic, bruh, this dude, jump shot is my favorite jump shot in the game. You can see it's super smooth. I use it on my wing shooter. I'm telling you, use that jump shot, man. You'll green up like crazy, bro. All right, so let me go ahead and like jump into the league real quick. I'll show y'all that, and then I'll be out on this video, man. This is by far, like I said, I have so much fun on this build, and this ain't the main way that I like to play. So like, that's probably another reason why I have so much fun with it, because like it's just like something different. I'm usually always running a guard, but playing on a big man like this and just being so dominant, man, this is like truly to me like a Shaq build, bro. But yeah, you can just guard everything though. So you guarding everything 1 through 5. All right, I'm gonna just show y'all like my other like skills real quick, and then we'll be done with the video. So yeah, you can see right here, contested shots is gonna be a 65. Your mid range is gonna be a 70. So getting that mentality boost to your mid range of your 3-point shot is gonna help you a little bit. That's really gonna just make it to where like when your mentality is all the way up, if you got on the right traits, you can kind of stretch the player out a little bit and shoot right there in the mid range. You got good defensive awareness. Your post defense is gonna be a 73. So when you get that +6, it actually is boosting that up to a 79, bro. So low key, you got some pretty good post defense on this build as well. You can see your free throw as a 79, so you're knocking down free throws hella easy. Your 3-point shot is a 60. So if you are gonna shoot threes, this is why I wanted to show y'all this. If you are gonna shoot threes, you gotta make sure you put on all your traits to where you can play in that way. You do get a 70 on your passing, which is real nice. You can see you can't shoot off the dribble. Bruh, still upgrade is still, bro, you get 55, but it don't matter, man. Statement dunker just allows you to just steal the ball. You get such a massive boost to your steal. You see your dribbling's only a 65. I think you need like a 70 to unlock certain packages, which only the stretch big can do. You get a driving layup of 70, so with that +6, it's gonna go up to a 76. So you see that as well. And then just this last part, you see your stamina vertical. You see all of that stuff. You already know what that stuff is anyway. So that way y'all can see that. I don't think people really ever show this when they're showing their builds, showing the other attributes. So I wanted to show y'all that. Now that's it, bro. That's gonna be the whole video. Hopefully y'all rocking with it, man. Let me know what y'all think about the build. Let me know other builds y'all would like to see on my channel. So like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.